Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan Universe. We're in the third position. Let's take a look at this board. Okay, so right off the bat, good amount of ore on this board, which is always a positive. Wheat's a little limited though. Wheat's a little limited. Yep, 965. I mean, you can't beat that. That 965 is just amazing. Gotta love that. Yeah, geez, too good in my opinion. So that is really going to be difficult for us to combat. Um, they get the best wheat, they get the best ore. Tough, man. That is really tough. So I guess we have a couple of options, depending on where green goes. You know, brick could be an interesting resource to use this game. I do tend to punt brick a lot. Could also maybe play defensively on like the 9-10 3 for 1 port. I don't love that. Um, I wouldn't mind a tick of this ore. Maybe down here as well. I guess our issue becomes, where do we go, right? I definitely want some wheat. Do we do something like an 843, 843? That's really risky. That's really, really risky. We could do the double port setup. It's not crazy. It's risky, but it's not like insane. Does this get me a road if I go here? I guess this does keep some options open. If we go like say 6 5 6 3 5 11 4. Yeah, it's this wheat that's really thrown me for a loop here. How much do I punt? How much do I punt this wheat? I guess if we go up, we could potentially get the 6 11 3. That seems pretty unlikely. Or do we just play in the middle? Man, ay, ay, ay. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to point up. It's a risk. I'm going to point up. Maybe we can get into here or here, double up our wheat, maybe get some ore. I do think one of these gets taken, so probably not going to happen, but I don't mind getting to the 411. Could always reverse course and go back to the sheep port as well if we need. Again, brick is interesting. We could potentially play it off the other 843. It's super risky to do that. And again, one of the things I don't like that I've been doing lately is I've been separating up our settlements. So they're really separated from each other, which basically takes us out of the road game. So I really don't like that. Another thing we could potentially do is take away the 3 for 1 port from gray. I don't love that, but it's an option. It's an option. We'll have to see what is available. Unfortunately, they're going to be really hard to stop. Just inherently, really, really hard to stop. The other thing I kind of like about this setup here is there's a few other places we could go, right? We could go here, we could go here, we could go here. So we get a lot of options on getting all the other things that we need. So we're definitely going to have some picks here. Right, they're going down. Are they go here? Where are they going? Yeah, and maybe this makes this pick a little less scary too. If we've got some nice places to go, like I wouldn't mind getting a tick more of this. Okay, so they go 843. 843. All right, so what do we do? Where do you go? He's got ore. He needs brick and sheep. There really isn't any brick and sheep location available. There is a sheep and wheat here. Then he needs brick and sheep. So they're both competing for the best brick and sheep locations. Do I take this? 6 through 11. It's very risky, I think, to do that. Probably want to play off the wood port here. force him into like this. Maybe I go for the 5-4. Actually, I think if we go down to the left, let me put it here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna point up. I want to see if I can't get this 5-4. I do like that. Especially if we can beat this guy there. And it's interesting, we're close enough to this ore where ore I don't know if it's as much a priority anymore, because again, we actually have a decent amount of ore. It's the wheat I want to get a tick more of. So I do like this for the ore. And by putting it there, we do leave this open. I could have gone here, but I wanted to make sure I had a decent chance to get this wheat. And I think that's better chance going on this way to get the wheat. I'm not playing that defensively. Somebody could just go 6-3-11, which we'll see what they do. They could do that. It could just do a ton of ore and like a little bit of sheep, a little bit of wheat. Not out of the question. Of course, they could always go 5-4 as well. That's a little bit of a risk. But do they? Or do they go 6-11-9 or 6-3-11? What do they do? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This is such like a cool spot, but it hasn't been taken. Or does green go, do they take the wood port? Okay, they go there. Are they going to try to race me? They do not. So we got a little lucky. I was hoping they wouldn't go here. Okay, so interestingly, this could actually be open for us. The question is, do they take it? Because it's not super strong, you know, 10-11. This does actually leave us a little bit pretty logical flow here, assuming we can get it. I mean, it would break up our roads. It's not hugely awesome for them. They could go 4-11. Do they? So I think this is between like this, probably those two. Oh wow. Well, that's unexpected. They decide to go 2-6. I was not expecting that. So that's interesting. Wow. Okay. So they're gonna, yeah, okay. I kind of would have thought they would have done that in reverse, maybe taken the 5. They wanted the brick. But this puts us in a really good position, I think. We've got a lot of room here to go do some stuff. I think my first priority is probably the 5-4. If we can get that, all the better. 4 is very nice here. That's 6 cards. Do I want to go buy a card with that? Or do I want to risk that this is going to come? I'm going to get a card. I think that's worth it. All right, we get a victory point. Not exactly what I was hoping for in that situation. Definitely hoping for the knight or the road builder. But it's fine. It's fine. Again, we are going to want to keep an eye on those 4s. That is going to be a really important role for us. Currently, we're just looking for 8s. And then maybe we can negotiate after that. But again, would have loved this to be something else. Oh, boy. Let's see. Maybe that was a mistake buying that card early, but I think it's worth the risk. You never know. If it's a mono, we're not complaining, right? If it's a year of plenty or anything other than this, I'm not complaining. Just so you guys know, the holiday season is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas after that, New Year's, etc., etc. So I am going to be slowing down my content production. Usually I'm good for 2 videos a day. We're still going to make daily Catan videos. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily Catan video footage. But I am only going to do 1 video a day. I'm just too busy to play more than 1 game a day and just, try to produce 12 to 14 videos a week. It's too much, at least for the holiday season. I sing, so I have a lot of gigs, family time, Christmas, the whole spiel. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I don't have the time. So just note, I'm going to be slowing down a tick, daily videos, but what I am going to try, this will be a little bit of an inside joke for some of y'all who have been watching this for a long time. I am going to try to make a couple of videos, the Secrets of the Desert, and I've got a few other really interesting ideas that I am looking to put together regarding what's the word? Regarding Catan fairness, right? The board fairness, positioning, that kind of stuff. So I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. And I hope you guys will find it valuable. Whenever I do produce those, I do want to try to have those by the end of the year. So we will see. Focusing on trying to get 2 videos here, which is going better than our current game, which is going very, very slowly at the moment. Good thing we didn't put it on the 843 to start. We would have had 1 card, double 843s. So good thing we didn't do that, which is why purple hasn't moved at all. But really, just a very slow game. We do get the wheat, thankfully. So we did need that. Would love another 11. I don't think we buy another card if we get the 11. I do think we really need a save up here. But I really need this brick to hit. Really, really, really need this brick to hit. They buy a card. Okay. The other possibility is maybe once we get here, we can run around to the 8 or the 10. The 3 for 1 port is pretty interesting. So is actually this brick port. I just don't think we're going to get there in time. Another 5. Maybe I can get this. I just want to move. Maybe purple gives me that. We'll see. They've got 3 bricks in a row. They got to do something with it. Nothing. All right, we're going to hold. Still think it's worth a hold. 8's going to roll eventually. This should. Who knows sometimes with the Catan universe. So I'm okay with that. We did give away the game. We don't have a knight, fortunately, by not moving it off of our 4 there. So I'm really hoping this hits probably gray. I mean, I'd put it on the 6, I think. Okay, put it on that 6. That's fine. It does hit gray. And I think that's fine. There they go. They get this brick port. Look out. That could be really strong. And if it hits this 8, that's gonna suck for us. If he puts the knight on the 8. Ouch. That stinks. That really stinks. All right. Well, we're gonna have to make do. Gonna have to make do with that. This is really a slow start here. Again, we've got a card, but this is just gonna kill us. So I need this to go away. 11's nice. But again, I need to move. 10 there. Can I do a brick for a wood? Let's see, maybe we get one. Otherwise, I'm not really opposed to buying another card now. I don't really want to, but no. Rough here. Gonna buy a card. Yeah, I need this to move. Maybe we can steal a brick. I just need it to go away. I guess the good news is purple is going to have a lot of the things we need. We're going to need that sheep. Going to need some wheat. We get another 4, so that's really helpful. Okay, they get that. Going to want to keep an eye on that. Another 5. Well, we need that. So I'm going to be looking to get hitting some wheat, most likely from them. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to hit this 6 all day. We're going to hit them. Hopefully we can steal. Well, I can't let them get another city already. It's too far ahead. Purple is in good shape, but the problem with purple is I'm just with them everywhere. It's like, eh. And wheat is good. I like wheat. There haven't been any 8s yet, which has been such a bummer. Let's see what green does. Chimeric. I mean, purple does have some goodies in there. 2 for 1. That was actually kind of interesting. We've been fortunate with the 4s. That's been helping us out. There's that. Okay. Oh, there's a city. All right. I'm going to play the knight. It's going to go here. I'm going to hit you. We get a wheat, which I'm happy about. More wheat's always good. We get a 7. Let's go down. I'm going to take whatever green's got left. Oh, we got a brick. Sweet. That's actually really nice. I'm going to go here. I will take that brick. I needed that. So anything to get me moving just a tick, I will take. I will take. Hopefully we got a series of 8s here. Maybe we can trade them or something. So that is really good news. Really, really good news. A little unfortunate that they were able to get some wood there. I do think the 6 is the block in the short term. But it's okay. Another 7. Okay, let's see what this gets. If they do retaliate against me, it's fine. I think it's the 8 again, unfortunately, the 8 brick. Let's see where they go, though. Yeah, again, we're really unfortunate in that we're just hanging out with a purple player who has the port. Really sucks. Because, again, I think they're definitely in the best situation here. You gotta stop them. That's great. Go get them. Maybe the 5 wheat. They could also seek some revenge here, though. I did steal their brick, and I needed that. They go 5 wheat. Perfect. Okay, that's the ideal scenario here. It goes in the 5 wheat. And the 6 isn't great. Not loving all that. But for now, there's no 8s. There's no wheat anywhere on this board. So until that 8 rolls, you know, it's kind of like, all right, we'll just wait and see and hope for the best. Really, really, really need this 8 to roll. Obviously. I mean, purple too. We have to look out for this 10-3, 11 spot. It's not a hugely important spot. I mean, it's only 7 protection. It's as valuable as this, but again, if they get it, it could be good for them. Another 6. My goodness. I'll say this. I wouldn't mind if we could get a city. Maybe we play another knight. Robbed gray. Could happen. But really slow roll in here. Just no 8s. Killing us. Absolutely killing us. Finally. Okay, speak of the devil. Finally got our 8. We needed that. I could see a wood trade here with them. No, they've got I think there's a natural partner with purple, unfortunately. But we got to be careful. They got to be careful too, because if they just start trading them stuff. Yeah, see, there you go. Natural party's going to buy maybe a card. No. I guess the good news about their situation is it's like a little weak. Yeah. I think ideally I would actually want to go 5-10 here. Yeah, because again, I could use that sheep. More than happy to take some sheep. Hopefully we just get an 11, call it a day. It's a 7. All right, sucks for green. Now where does it go? 5, hopefully. Please don't take from me. Oh, all right, doesn't take from me. Don't love that block, but it's fine. See, they've all got sheep. He needs it. I'm gonna hold off until I get a little bit more here. Maybe unless they give us 2. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I probably should have countered with 2. Don't think it's gonna matter, but yeah, everyone has the same resources. It's all wood and ore right now. Wood and ore everywhere. I guess the only person who doesn't have any wood No, they've got it too, right? So the only person who doesn't have wood is purple. I think that's it. 4. How about this? Take the city. I'll really help them out if they want. Maybe purple takes this. I'm trying my best here. Yeah, they do. We'll take it. Right, we get to the 5-4. Happy with that. So we get our wheat. It's really what I wanted. Get an extra wheat production. Okay, so we're on the board, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Now, all I really need, I like the 4. We need this to get unblocked. 10 sucks. He's going to be able to move around. Probably going to go get this sheep port. I mean, that's where I'd go. Have to be really careful there, though. Really careful. They get this double 8 port setup. I was just watching a game Delighted played that had like this almost identical setup, and he actually wound up winning. Of course, Delighted's probably a much better player than Shy Manic, but still. It was funny too because Delighted was like convinced it was a terrible setup, and it actually worked out really well for him because the 8s like went crazy. Because again, sometimes that can happen. Sometimes that can happen. Man, there's only been like 1/8 this entire freaking game. Man, see, this is, by the way, again, it's been a bit of a trend, I think. For whatever reason, we have just picked wrong lately. I feel like in so many of our recent losses on Catan Universe, we just have not picked the right number. It's when we place on 8s, it rolls 6s 8 million times. Really frustrating. Really, really frustrating that that's the case. 2 for 1. I'll take the 2 for 1. If I can get it. We'll see. 2 for 1. We've made our demand. They've got 9 cards. We've got 3 cards. We're going to ask for 2 cards. Nope. I don't think that's unreasonable. I really don't. There's been no 3s yet. But man, see, this is where this stupid 6 really becomes a problem. Man, again, I get the 8s. 4s, thankfully, have kept us afloat this game, but I really need this to go away. And more cards we can buy, the better. I will do 1 for 2. That's the offer, man. He doesn't take it all that for a brick. Okay. And there's a 9. Oof. Okay, that, man. Just chilling. We're just chilling. Okay. So I think there's a big question, though. If we get the city, where do we put it? Got the 10 production. We've got the 9 production. I think we go here. Even though I think arguably this is the more valuable stuff at this point. Because again, we're going to have decent wheat production with the 2. This brick is just rolled so rarely. When it does hit, I really need it. And this 3 is probably going to roll eventually. You know, again, how suspicious I am of 3s. Very suspicious of 3s. Ever since we played, there was a early on in the channel, there was a series of like 4 straight games where a 3 did not roll. It was wild. It was like 150 or 60 turns where no 3s rolled. It was insane. It was like 4 games or something like that, 3 or 4 games. Yeah, it was insane. I had never seen anything like that. You know, maybe like a 12 or a 2, sure, but like a 3, like it's not that rare. In this case, it was. Okay, hey, sweet. So it looks like we're going to get a city bearing some kind of disaster. I have no incentive to really trade away this 3. And God, who knew sheep was going to be such an important factor? But that's not good. That is not good. Okay, not good at all. So gray is really threatening. They're going to get a card here. Yeah. And that's what they need to do to win. I mean, for us... Oh, we finally get a 3. Okay. That's great. Great for them. They're going to go get their city. Green's going to be in pretty good shape here. They'll have double cities, theoretically, unless they're not bothering. I say just take the city. I guess he could try to trade, build to settle here. There's just no sheep. He doesn't have a port. That's the other thing. I mean, there's two players with ports at the moment. The city will be much appreciated once we get it in place. So I do like that. Man, do I put the city here? I think brick are so valuable at the moment that I do put it here and just hope that 8s roll. And maybe I can make a game out of it. And 11 rolls. That's really good. I'm going to take the city. We're going to sit. All right, so that's good news. I will take that. And we're at a sneaky 5 points. 5 there's great. It's another card potentially. I like getting the 1 city. Again, if I can get another card, get out of this, all of a sudden we're looking pretty okay because I got good infrastructure to build 1 more city. No one is threatening at all for the road at this point. So I'm a pretty logical candidate to perhaps take the road if I can get this 4 unblocked. The 4 and the 8. So is my opponent here, unfortunately. But their setup is just way more disjointed than mine. So I think there's that. I mean, how astounding is it that the person with an 8 on the 2 on the sheep on the 2 8 spots there, double sheep, can't get a single sheep to save their life. And again, I sympathize. We're in the same boat. But that's certainly not good. Dislike, dislike, dislike. Another card, not good. Oof, that 4, that stings. That really stings. Do that. Nope. It's gotta be 2 cards, buddy. Nope. We're playing a little hardball here. Unless they have something amazing that they want to offer us, I just don't see it. Like I said, these bricks are so valuable. People are literally trying to pay as much as possible for them, which is kind of nuts. Nope. Wild. Really, really something here. Guy, he's trying. He's gonna 7 out. Oh, he gets the 1 brick for all that. Wow. 6 rolls. Ugh, that's not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna buy a card I can't risk. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Okay, well, all of a sudden, maybe we've got a real good out here. This certainly helps us with the road, potentially. God, these eights hit. All right, we got to really keep track now. We got more wheat. There's some brick on the board. 3 ore. I really want to keep track of what is going on here. 10. Some sheep on the board and some wood. Ugh. I would kill for... What is this? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look out. This could be a big problem. Oh, they're sitting on ore right now, though. All right. Interesting. Wasn't expecting them to make a play at the road, but here they go. Those double brick, I mean, they might as well, right? Oh, not good, not good, not good. Not good at all. Yeah, potentially. I mean, they could be at 9 really soon. More wheat. Boy. We know there's ore out there. We know Rabik has ore. Or Rabik, whatever. He's got ore. There's some brick out there. There's some wood out there. He did a 4 for 1. It's 3 ore. I'm really hoping another 6 rolls, to tell you the truth. That's kind of like best case scenario, I guess, unless this 8 ever rolls. Come on, one time, guys. Ugh, all right, we get plowed there. That's fine. What did he actually trade for that? Oh, he just had him. Another 10. Shoot. Wood, sheep. I don't think there's enough ore to mono. Yeah, they've been just trading it. I'm gonna sit. Like, this is not good. I mean, they could potentially win next turn. They could potentially win next turn. So it's really risky for me to pass. I guess the good news is if they do win next turn, you know, I'm in second place, which actually matters in Catan Universe. That's actually one of the really funny things about Catan Universe, right? In Colonist, if you lose, you just lose like 6, 7 points. If the order in which you lose in Catan Universe matters a ton, right? Oh, that stinks. If you finish in, like, you know, second place, you don't lose that many points. But if you finish in 4th place, you can lose like 15, 16, 17, 18 points, which is like nuts. That's actually one of the reasons why we're at where we're at. We've lost a few games in a row. It's not uncommon, but we finished in 4th, I think, 3 times, which is uncommon. We don't usually finish in 4th. I think some of that might be because we've been way more on the let's go, you know, as much as possible, go in breakneck speed, try to win full out, as opposed to trying to finish in second. 12. So can they win the game here? Let's find out. All right, there's that. Do they play the knight? It could be game over. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good at least. All right, probably just buying a card. Oh, they didn't buy the card. Wow. Okay, well, you know, say what you will. Maybe that helps us out a tick. Where does it go, though? You got to stop their card production. Yeah, that's right. Stop their card production. It's really all we got. Probably forces my hand on the Monopoly, too. No. I want to roll and see what happens. We know he's got ore. We know he's got wood. What I don't know is what she has. Okay. Presumably not any wheat. 11. Maybe I can sneak in another one. Let's see. Can't trade with brown, with gray. Ugh. Am I just being too passive? I think this is part of the question. No. Maybe they give me this. Nope. All right. Shoot. Do I mono now? No, I'm gonna hold. I'm like damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. All right, a bunch of sheep is not great here. At least they don't have any wheat to play with, but they could always trade for it, in which case we're doomed. But I don't know if they have any ore either. So we know they've got a handful of sheep at the moment. They've got 4 sheep. I think we're just hoping that like a 4 rolls, so that they don't get anything. It's kind of my hope. Then maybe I can mono for like ore or something, not on their turn. Like if it's a 6, we're in trouble. Okay, 8's actually fine. I don't think they have anything for that. We're gonna find out. Going for the road? Okay. That they did us a favor doing that. Okay, here we go. That's gonna be the ore mono theoretically. Let's see what they do. No. I think we kind of have to mono for the ore. We'll see. I wouldn't mind if maybe something bigger rolls. But again, if they just want to run around and build a settle, that's fine. That's fine. Go crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna hold because I want to see if I can't take the army. Dude, no. No. Can't do it. Sheep are too valuable. For 2 wood, I mean, again, there's an argument. Maybe we can take the road here. It's not out of the question, but we need a lot to go right. Stop it. This green player has been very not great with the trades. Keep offering trades that we don't necessarily need. That does sting, though. It's going to make that ore a little less valuable. Fortunately, I think I kind of need to go. We're hoping for like a 6 or a 3 here. 2. All right, what do they have? I need to figure it out. Got 2 sheep. They've got 2 ore. There's trades 3 for a thing. All right. I think I'm forced to mama for the ore here. I don't love it, but I'm going to do it. That's fine. That's going to get us 2 cards, so that's a win. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. All right. Like the knight. Wasn't a huge game-changing monopoly, but I mean, it could be enough, right? So if the 8 rolls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they've got 6 roads. There's still a chance maybe we take the road. It's not impossible. We need a lot to go right. I mean, we're definitely in the second best position here. To take it. 7 cards gives us power. They should really be going for the army. The fact that they haven't been is a little baffling. Gotta look out for purple long term, but until they get a city, it's kind of like, okay. 8 is great news for us. Not so good for them. Another 8. Okay. Really interesting. If I can snag sheep, that would go a long way to making my game better. We'll see. 2. It's really risky. Can I get a... Or for a brick, maybe? Two for a wheat. Let's see, I'm just trying to get something. Do I risk hitting them? I'm going to. It's super risky. Gonna do it. Get a sheep. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go for the ore here. I'm gonna hold. It's something. It's creeping me closer to the army. I hope it's not 5. Oh, it's a 6. Those 6s have been the bane of my existence. It's a 9, which isn't great. Would have loved if that was a wheat. But who knows? Maybe a 7 helps. I'll take it. It's going to help them, but I like the extra sheep. Maybe I could have asked for a little bit more, but I'm okay with it. No. Yeah, I mean, I should definitely ask for 2, but it's fine. We're honestly, they probably wouldn't give us 2 anyway because we're at 7. Got to do something. Could be game over though. I guess the good news is they haven't really put themselves in a great position, like to win just yet, especially if a 7 rolls. It's a 10. Well, it's probably over because I think they can do a road and a settle. It's a lot of porting they're going to need. They need a lot to go right, unless they just go for the card. All right, yeah, they're going that route. They don't have any wheat. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's actually kind of okay. I need a 4, I need a 4, I need a 4. I need a 4 so bad. Like too much here. We got to stop them. And we stop them with either a 7, hopefully. Because they ported for, let's see. There's that, receives. Oh, that's right, they have the 5. That's not good. Yeah, not good. It's probably game over. They did a 3. Yeah, it just doesn't look too likely, unfortunately. Now we're going to pull it off. I think we're going to finish in second, but unless they can take the road here, maybe they get a settle. Nah, it's going to be too little too late, I think. Yeah, desperation card. Okay. That might be our play too. We'll see if a 4 maybe gives us some hope. Ooh, 7 actually does keep us alive. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to go put my money on the 9 here. All right, we get the sheep. That's not nothing. Gonna buy a card. Oh. All of a sudden, we just need a knight to win. Oh, we're so maddeningly close. That 7 helped. One card, guys. That's all I want. I want to put us on a 1-turn clock. Come on. Somebody bite. Offering a hell of a deal. Not gonna get there. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I would have loved a knight there. Didn't get it. But it puts them in a tough spot. Puts them in a tough spot because they need the rolls now. Because again, they've probably got to assume that I could take it at any time. It's tough. I are so freaking. Oh, the 3 is not good there. 3 is not good there because again, they could potentially just buy the card. At least it's not 3 or. Yeah, let's see what they get. 4 would be perfect. Then we just have to survive. Shoot. Is this going to be enough? It probably is because they get this. I think they got it. Yeah. I did take the sheep though. Yep. Damn. Oh, we were close there. Man, I would have loved if we had gotten a or earlier. But again, we went up, which, you know, we've had 2 second place finishes in a row. We've gone up, which honestly, when you're on like a weird losing streak like we've been on, that's all you can ask for sometimes. And, you know, I'll say this about Catan Universe. I tend to get really streaky. Really, really streaky in Catan Universe. So there are times, I think we won like 18-20 once. And then times like right now, we were never robbed. It's pretty funny. 18-20. But, you know, again, we do go through ups and downs sometimes in the game. I don't know. We're just not playing quite as well. This game, again, I look at this and I go, this not rolling for the rolling once in the first 45 rounds. It's brutal. Like, I mean, no one has any brick. This rolls a bunch, but we just couldn't get any brick. This has been a really recurring theme, and it sucks that we just kind of pick wrong between the 6 and the 8s. This happened a lot, and I just can't get it going. So hey, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.